If you are a little bit tired of the fantasy genre of anime and manga being largely dominated by isekai focusing on video game logic, then I'd like to recommend a more classic fantasy manga with a more traditional and medieval setting that feels like a comedic Dungeons & Dragons game with a focus on cooking. The manga is called Delicious in Dungeon, or Dungeon Meshi. The story starts with an adventuring party deep in a dungeon fighting a dragon. However, due to poor circumstances, the party is too tired and hungry to fight properly, so they end up wiping out to this dragon. The cleric, Phelan, saves her brother Laos and the rest of the party by sacrificing herself and teleporting them to safety. Now, back at the surface with almost no money or equipment, Laos and his remaining companions have to venture back down into the dungeon. They are on a short timer to return to the depths where they fought the dragon, to kill it and revive Phelan before she gets digested. So to preserve time and resources, they will have to eat the monsters that they defeat along the way. Luckily, they meet a dwarf named Senshi, who is an expert monster cook. I really love the way that all the elements of art and design come together and provide so much depth to the world building and characters. The dungeon that the party is exploring is full of changing landscapes, and the whole system and economy of adventurers is well established around it. It's great to see the different parts of world building are explored in tandem with the characters. For example, Laos and Senshi both explain the workings of the monsters that the party encounters, how they need to be defeated, and how they can be cooked. The elven mage Marcel, who often has reservations about eating monsters, is a great character to show off how magic works to the other party members, and by extension the readers. She often uses her magic in some creative way to assist the party when they take down the beasts that the party encounters. Chilchuk is the halfling thief, and his nervousness about all the traps and dangers of the dungeon serve to provide again some great details as they learn more and more about the dungeon that this party is delving into. The author brings an inspiring sense of character design to all the monsters and races that are introduced in the story. I would actually recommend an absolutely amazing video by the YouTube channel Lines in Motion that goes into more depth about the character design of this manga. A few years ago, a promotional video was released for the 8th volume of the manga. There was a lot of confusion and excitement at the time, with everyone mistaking it for the announcement of the anime adaptation. But the one thing that everyone noticed was that this trailer was animated by Studio Trigger, so the hope that everyone held was that if and when the manga would receive an adaptation, it would be by this studio. Well, that hope has paid off. Hot off the heels of the amazing success of Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the Dungeon Meshi anime is going to be released at the start of 2024. I'm really looking forward to this anime, and if you're interested at all, then I'd recommend that you go and read the manga. It is about 95 chapters long and has just recently concluded. Please enjoy, and thanks for watching.